Welcome to today's training. In this training, I want to show you how fast you can get acquainted with CMD and learn how to use CMD commands and master them in your Windows environment. And instead of having to be going through control panel, you can execute a lot of tasks within a few minutes or seconds using the CMD command. So right now, I want to show you how you can actually create local user accounts, create groups, add the user account to group, and as well delete the user, delete the group, and so on. So let's go. Let me show you that using CMD. So open your CMD. Most likely you will have to run it as admin. So make sure that your CMD is run as admin. Make sure that your CMD is run as admin. Checking. I want to be sure that mine is actually run as admin. All right, so there we go. So here we are going to go to net user. That's the command. Net, you can actually do net user and then / and then question mark to see what you can actually do here. So you want to create a username, that's user account, and password, and add them to. So this is if you are creating for domain and so on and so forth. So right now, let me show you this. So it's the same thing as you go into your control panel, which is going to take you time. So in terms of managing your user account, so look at this now. Here now you can actually use your in this particular one, all you need to do is press your Windows key plus run key, which is R, and then type in the command lusrmgr.msc. So, and then hit enter. It will take you to this place where you can actually manage your local users. But we want to use the fastest means to get here. So that is why we are using CMD. So let's go back to our CMD. So let's go back to our CMD. So in this case now, instead of me having to do that, I'm going to do net user, then space, net space user space, and then the username. Let me use myself, Mike, and then space, my password. Let's say I want to use pass me in, then space, /add. This command is going to create a new user on my local user account. So that is it. It says successfully created. So now if I go back, if I go to that same place I showed you earlier, you are going to see that, or if I even try to switch a user, you are going to see that I have a user created called Mike. So here now, if you check, I should have a user there called Mike. So I might need to refresh this for you to see that. So that's it. That's the mic that we've just created. So if I need to log into this mic now, all I just need to do is to switch user on the system and then log into the account. So that is one. Then number two, we want to create a group using the same CMD. We want to create a group using the same CMD. So how do we do that? We simply go to net user. We go to the command, you use a command called net local group, not net user this time around. So for us to do that, local group, because it's on our system, local group. So what will be the group name? I can just decide to use maybe, I'm thinking of a name to use. Okay, let me just do something simple. Student, let me call it student group, space. And then what am I doing? I can just say add. So if I do this, the group will be created successfully. Do you understand? So, and then I can add a user to the group. So that is it. So I can add a user to the group. And how do I do that? let's try to add Mike to the group so that you can understand what we are actually talking about here. All right. So what we just need to do is to recall the last command that we just created here. So instead of right, so here we are. Just put Mike and then add. Let's see. That's it. Mike is added to the group. So it doesn't actually matter. It doesn't really matter where this add comes in. So in most cases, you can do this. You can place this add here. It will still go in. If you place this add here, it will go in. It should still go in as well if you place it there. So it doesn't really matter. Or actually, you can place it here, rather, sorry. So you can place it here, add, show you're adding Mike to it. So it will still go. So it doesn't really matter. And at the same time, for those of you learning how to use CMD and PowerShell, these same commands can actually be executed in PowerShell the same way. So let's see how we can. Now we've created Mike and we've added him. Let's go and check. Let's go and see Mike. All right. Let's see the group. So here we are going to refresh again. And then if you right click on Mike, go to properties, you should see the group that Mike belongs to. So if you go to member, you can see that Mike belongs to student. So this is how to manage local user account on your PC. All right. So that is one. Then number two, you can go to groups to see that student we created. You can see the student is here. So let me see if I can make this bold. Oh, sorry, that's not what I intended to do. All right. I'm actually going to enlarge this font size on my PC, but then it's going to be too big on the screen. So that is it. So now we go back to, let's try to use PowerShell to do the same thing. Okay, for the sake of what I said earlier, that I wanted to show you how to use CMD. So let's restrict the video to CMD. Let me go back to CMD so that I can show you how you can actually delete the user. So here for us to delete the user, you can simply do net user then Mike space delete. So Mike will be deleted right now. So Mike is deleted from the PC as well. And then for us to also delete the group, I can go to this place and say net local group and delete the student. Local group space student space delete. Let's see if it takes it down. So that's it. So we are done. So if we now go back again, we will not find Mike, neither do we find we're not going to find Mike, and we're not also going to find the group. So refresh again. All right, so you can see student is not there again. If you go to users, you find out that let's refresh this again, sorry, and see if Mike will still be there because we've deleted it. So refresh, that's it, it has disappeared. So if you like this video, hit the like button or comment, let us know how you feel about it. And if there are other videos like this that you want us to also do for you, let me know so I can show you how to do that. All right, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and set up notifications so that further videos that will be posted, so you can get them